So here's our first day of blowout. You can see that head pushing some water out, way out there. We're just going around on the front nine today, turning every head on for 3 minutes, just to get them started. We actually have the compressor for longer than we expected. So while it's snowing out here, we're just doing a little bit right now to get it ready for the next couple days of fine tuning. So when doing blowout by myself, I know that my first thing that I have to do is run the fairway heads on number 10, running from 15 to 23. So for me to just make a program and then I can go watch them is the easiest. So in order to do that, I make sure my satellite is in local. You can see it flashing red. I go schedule monitor. That allows me to select a station, or a schedule, sorry. So I'll select C. I think that's the one that I already have in there set up. And then now that I've selected schedule C, I can just run up to 15 here. Oh, this isn't the one, but I'll show you how to do it. And then I go over to the minutes, select that, I bump it up to 3. Then you can hit copy store. Come back up top here, up to the number, go to 16, copy paste, and that puts the number in, and I can run that same process up until station number 23 is filled, and then all I do is hit the start advance, they'll run, and I can go watch them. Now on the morning of Tuesday, October 1st, we've moved on to our back 9 portion of the blowout. What I'm doing this morning is running through these stations. We're working down number 10. As you can see, numbers 1 are the fairway. Number 2 here is the green. And then since 10 is connected to hole 11, and at the end of 11 is a dead end, we'll work down 11 tees next, then down 11 fairway, all the way to the green. That's pushing all the water towards that dead end. And then we'll come back up 17 here. This video clip shows working down our 10th hole, blowing air towards the 11th hole into the eventual dead end. Right here I'm onto the green portion, so the next step would be 11 tees as we work down. This little pan just shows how I've worked down the 10th hole towards the 11th. Because you always want to blow the water towards the dead end to ensure it all gets out of the piping system. Here we are working down number 11. This is the second portion of the beginning of the back 9 that I'm working on here. Because 10 goes into number 11, and then at the end of number 11 is a dead end. You may be able to see that geyser way down at the far end. We've taken out some sprinkler guts down there because that's a low spot and the end of our dead end. So we want air to be able to escape there. Here you can see these heads bouncing on and off as we work our way all the way down to the bottom of the dead end there. It's important that you're watching your sprinkler heads too while you're doing it, because I discovered this station wouldn't turn on from the satellite. It has this head, a head just down there 20 yards, and the head that's popped up right there. So I had to turn them all on manually using this tool. So yeah, you want to make sure that someone is watching the heads as well while they're running. Now on our final day of blowout, we've hit everything on the course 2 to 3 times, and we've kept notes of a few stations in some low areas. Like that area there is at the bottom of our 9th hole. So we're going to hit it again a couple times today, and we're just going to go around and get any of those spots that we have on our list of still needing another little blow. This head is an example of how you can't always get all of the moisture out. As you can see, the sprinkler head at the front is putting out nothing, whereas this one is still running with a little bit of a cloud, and we've hit it many times. For the most part, the cloud is clear though, so we know it's going to be fine for the winter, so we're not too worried anymore. After blowing out the golf course, we moved the compressor over to blow out the transfer line. This just shows how it's connected to the transfer line. And now you see the opposite end of the transfer line with the air pushing all the water out. This brings us to the end of my short video on our blowout at Pine Hills during the 2019 season. It's a pretty easy task to do. You just make sure you're blowing things from high to low and around the loops. At the end of the day, as long as you're watching to ensure the water's out of your sprinkler heads, you know that you'll do fine.